What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie and today we were doing another bite-sized album review. And this will be the last bite-sized album review for this week. It is Frozen Souls and their album Crypt of Ice. Frozen Souls are a death metal band. They released their debut album on the 8th of January. And a lot of people are really impressed with this album. They really are. And I can see why a lot of people are impressed with this. Because holy shit, this is Riff City. Riff Salad in its cold, dark, gloomy death metal world. Just imagine you going to the kitchen, emptying everything out of your fridge, sit in it, and that's what this album feels like. It feels cold, it feels dark, and it feels gloomy. It's quite atmospheric as well. This is a very different death metal album. Most of the songs, they talk about cold, they talk about death. This is a very gnarly, snarly death metal album with continuous, infectious riffs throughout most of these songs, with a few keys along the way through the song Hand of Vengeance. But this album really impressed me. Green is a vocalist for Frozen Soul, and his vocals are very gnarly, aggressive, and harsh. What I love is his vocal melody. The vocal melody does get stuck in your head, especially through Crypt of Ice, and the guitar riffs. This is definitely a bolt thrower worship, along with the melodies as well that do get stuck in your head. Like Crypt of Ice is such a catchy fucking song to start off the album. But then you got songs like Arctic Strangehold, which is another hard, fast hitting song, and Hand of Vengeance really slows things down with a really interesting atmospheric introduction. Ray for Dead is fast and energetic, hard hitting. Merciless is very cold in tone. Sound of the whispering wind blowing in your ears, so damn good, along with Encased in Ice, where the actual album slowly becomes quite doomy and quite gloomy, but it also stays true to those death metal elements. Beat to Dust, I absolutely love the ending on Beat to Dust, the pulverizing drums. Along with Twister Knife as well, which is very hard hitting, along with some really infectious guitar riffs. Faceless Enemy, Chad Green's vocals are absolutely incredible on that song, along with Gravedigger, with a really interesting conclusion to end off the album. A fantastic death metal album to kick off 2021. It's cold, it's dark, and it's very atmospheric in tone. The production is stellar. The guitar tone at times is very chainsaw-like a chugging train at times. The riffs on this album are so damn catchy, they really are. I love the progression. One thing is that the album does lose a little bit of steam at times, especially through Twister Knife. At times, when I say at times, where they do repeat the same old passages. Most of these instrumental passages are absolutely fantastic. And one thing I would like is a few guitar solos, because Merciless would have died for a guitar solo along with Encased in Ice. Frozen Soul and the album Crypt of Ice is a pretty solid death metal album to begin the year. Perfect for you guys in winter. But I'll tell you what, it's fucking hot here today, really hot. And I listened to this album and I felt cold listening to it. Yeah, so I don't know how they do that. This is a stellar album by Frozen Soul. It gets an 8 out of 10. A very enjoyable album. But yeah, I just love how they've been inspired by Bolt Thrower and at times Autopsy and Incantation, where a lot of these songs become quite slow, become quite anguished in tone, and I just love that. I love the visceral vocals as well. But yeah, it's an 8 out of 10. So guys, that's it for the bite-sized album reviews for this week. Comment below your favorite albums I reviewed this week. Do you agree or disagree with my opinion for Frozen Soul? Keep the discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.